We live in a world that rewards the fast talkers. Society praises quick thinkers, the people who fire back immediate responses in arguments or make snap decisions in meetings, as if speed were the primary measure of confidence. If you are someone who pauses before answering a simple question, you have likely been told that you overthink things. You might feel a subtle pressure to fill the silence or apologize for taking a moment to choose your words. Because this hesitation is so often misunderstood, observers frequently label it as indecisiveness or a lack of clarity. There is a common assumption that if you aren't talking, you don't know what to do. However, psychological research suggests that this specific habit of pausing before reacting actually predicts higher IQ scores. This tendency to hesitate provides a cognitive advantage that distinguishes deliberate problem-solving from simple reactive behavior. To understand why this pause matters, we have to look at the mechanics of an impulsive mind. When faced with a conflict, many people operate on immediate instinct. Studies have linked lower IQ scores with poor emotional regulation. In these cases, the brain struggles to filter frustration, leading the individual to speak the very first thought that enters their mind. Highly intelligent minds function differently. When faced with the same stimulus, they deliberately stop to process facts before the emotion can trigger an action. This is known as cognitive reflection. It is the ability to actively question your first instinct and suppress a fast, automatic response in favor of deeper analysis. This reflection isn't fueled by social anxiety or a fear of being wrong. It is driven by a curiosity to see if there is a more efficient or logical way to handle the situation. Choosing to pause allows the brain the necessary time to move past a surface-level reaction and engage in complex problem-solving. While you might appear inactive to those around you, your brain is performing a rigorous internal workout during those silent seconds. Psychologists call this cognitive complexity. It is the brain's capacity to examine a single situation from dozens of different angles simultaneously. In that brief window of silence, your mind is calculating potential consequences and identifying hidden possibilities that others miss because they are too busy speaking. It is a process similar to a grandmaster playing chess, mentally simulating 5 moves ahead before they ever touch a piece. This internal heavy lifting ensures that the final response is optimized for a successful outcome, rather than just being the first one heard. It is easy for observers to mistake this careful processing for a lack of confidence. If you aren't rushing to answer, they assume you're unsure of yourself. But the reality is that you are simply prioritizing information gathering. You are mapping the scenario to ensure your eventual choice is the correct one. You understand a truth that quick talkers often ignore. The fastest answer is rarely the smartest answer. So the next time you feel pressured to make a snap decision, hold your ground. Give your brain the time it needs to work. Your silence represents cognition instead of just reacting to it. To explore more about the psychological research behind human behavior, subscribe to the channel and stay curious.